हाय फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं आप। हम लोग प्लांट्स के बारे में पढ़ रहे थे कि आखिर प्लांट्स का डेवलपमेंट होता कैसे है और उनके किस पार्ट के ग्रोथ के लिए कौन कौन से हार्मोन्स रिस्पॉन्सिबल होते हैं। आइए, तो हमारा टॉपिक है आज का फाइटो हार्मोन। फाइटो मीन्स प्लांट एंड हार्मोन्स आर स्पेसिफिक केमिकल which is responsible to stimulate the growth of the plant. एक केमिकल जो प्लांट के ग्रोथ को रेगुलेट करेगा। अदर उसको अलग कब इंटरनोड्स को बढ़ना है, लंबा होना है, कब लीव्स को बढ़ना है, लीव्स को कब गिर जाना है, फल को कब पकना है, ऊपर के पार्ट को बढ़ना है या फिर बीच के पार्ट को बढ़ना है, ये सारी चीजें बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होता है किसी भी प्लांट में। जैसे हम एक एग्जांपल ले लें सुगर केन का, गन्ने का प्लांट अगर छोटा होगा तो हमारे किसी काम का नहीं, हमारा प्रॉफिट कम हो जाएगा। तो हम कुछ ऐसा करें कि प्लांट लंबा हो जाए। उसी तरह से हम लोग, जैसे कि हमारे पास एक बार में आम का बगीचा है और हम लोग के पास बहुत सारा आम आ गया। अब वो अगर हम उसको नेचुरली पकने के लिए छोड़ेंगे तो कभी थोड़ा धीरे धीरे वो पकता है, लेकिन हम उसको क्या करते हैं, किसान लोग की एक कैल्शियम कार्बाइड नाम का एक केमिकल आता है, उसको उसमें रख देते हैं और उसके बाद वो पक जाता है। तो कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबल था इसके लिए? उसके लिए एक हार्मोन होता है जिसको हम लोग इथाइलिन कहते हैं। तो ये सारी चीजें हम लोग इसमें आज पढ़ेंगे कि व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट हार्मोन्स एंड हाउ दे आर फाइटो हार्मोन्स एक्चुअली, एंड हाउ दे आर कंट्रोलिंग द ग्रोथ ऑफ द प्लांट। So we were studying about the phytohormones. So first we should tell what are the different types of plant hormones which is which is going to take part in the proper growth and development of the plant. So phytohormone. Phyto means what? Plant, and hormones means what? Chemical responsible for growth. Chemical for growth, ये हम लोग देखेंगे। एनिमल्स के केसेस में एंजाइम्स एंड हार्मोन्स वो डिफरेंट है और उसी को हम लोग दूसरे तरीके से डिफाइन करते हैं, बट समझने के लिए हम लोग यहाँ पे कर दिए कि दोज केमिकल्स विच इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द ग्रोथ एंड इफ दे आर सपोर्टिंग द ग्रोथ ऑफ द प्लांट, दैट्स व्हाई दे आर कॉल्ड एज फाइटोहार्मोन्स। सो कौन कौन से फाइटो हार्मोन्स हैं हमारे, कितने टाइप्स के हैं, अब हम इसकी बात करें। सो कितने टाइप के फाइटो हार्मोन्स हैं हमारे पास? दीज आर ऑफ 5 टाइप्स। व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट 5 टाइप्स? द फर्स्ट वन इज ऑक्सीन, द सेकंड वन इज जिबरेलिन, द फर्स्ट वन दैट इज जिबरेलिन, third one is cytokine, fourth one is ABA or abscisic acid, and next one is ethylene. These are the 5 types today we will study. Now coming to the first one, the auxin. It is also called as IAA. It means that indole acetic acid. Right? So this indole acetic acid is basically responsible. Its function is what? It is responsible for apical growth. What is the function? Apical growth. What is the meaning of apical growth? Apical means what? At the top, growth at the top. So we can say that top. So apex, here the auxin will be in more concentration, right? The auxin concentration will be high at the shoot apex or at the root apex. Both the side the auxin concentration will be high. So it helps in the growth at the top, whether it is at the top of the root or shoot, दोनों के तरफ पे दोनों तरफ ये ग्रो कराने में हेल्प करेगा। Always it is promoting the apical growth and it is responsible for apical dominance. Apical dominance What is the meaning of apical dominance? It is a phenomenon of suppressing the growth of the lateral bud. Lateral bud मतलब क्या? इधर से कोई बर्ड आ गया, इधर से कोई बर्ड, इधर किनारे से कोई बर्ड यहां से डेवलप हो सकता है, कोई यहां से डेवलप हो सकता है, तो क्या करेगा ये ऑक्सिन इनके ग्रोथ को रोकेगा. That's why it is clear from the name, apical dominance. Who is going to dominate? The apex part, the top part. The top part will dominate, so it is helping in the apical dominance. Next part, what will be there? It is also helping in the increase the length of the plant. So of course, increase the length, L-E-N-G-T-H, length of plant. So this is the role of this hormone, that is the auxin. Auxin is basically responsible for the apical growth. It is inducing the apical dominance. It will suppress the growth of the lateral buds, and it is, of course, it will helpful in the growth of the plant. So the key factor is what? We have to remember they are helping in the apical growth. So if someone is asking the question that at the tip, if growth is there, if we will take the sample from the hormone sample from at the tip, so which hormone will be in higher concentration? So of course the auxin will be there. देखिए यहाँ पे सारी चीजें सारे हार्मोन्स को हम मिक्स नहीं करेंगे, अदरवाइज कंफ्यूजन होगा. हम उनके इंपॉर्टेंट कैरेक्टर्स को याद करेंगे. उससे फायदा क्या होगा? डायरेक्टली हमारे क्वेश्चंस बनेंगे एग्जाम्स में, कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा. ये सारे के सारे हार्मोन्स एक दूसरे के साथ कोऑर्डिनेशन में काम करते हैं. ये सारे हार्मोन्स, ऐसा नहीं है कि ऑक्सिन जहां पे है वहां जिब्रेलिन रहेगा ही नहीं, जहां जिब्रेलिन है वहां ऑक्सिन रहेगा ही नहीं. उनका जो मेन फंक्शन होगा वहां पे उनका कंसंट्रेशन इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज करेगा. तो चलिए, दिस वाज द फंक्शन ऑफ द ऑक्सिन. नाउ वी आर मूविंग टू द जिब्रेलिन. This gibberelin was isolated from a plant, a fungi that is called as Gibberella fujikuri. It is a fungi, right? So this was extracted from the Gibberella fujikuri. So name was given Gibberelin. Like it is also called as gibberellic acid. What its name is? Gibberellic acid. So coming to the gibberellin, I am erasing this portion. So here auxin also I will erase. So now coming to the second hormone, that is the gibberellin. So gibberellin is also known as gibberellic acid. What we are saying? Gibberellic acid, right? It is also a phytohormone. Its function is what? Isolated from Gibberella fujikuri. It's a fungi isolated from G. fujikuri. Gibberella fujikuri. It's a fungi. It now coming to the function. It is helpful in the lateral growth. It is helpful in lateral growth, and its main function is cell elongation. Cell elongation. G-A-T-I-O-N. Cell elongation. It will helpful in the it will increase the size of the cell, right? The length of the cell. Here you can see that more than 2 or 3 leaves could be possible. See, here the internodes are very small, right? Here up to here, here. So here the gibberellin concentration is very high. But what happened? We have applied the gibberellin, and now the size of the internode increased. You see, now the size of the internode increased. So it is helpful for it is responsible for cell elongation, especially increases the internode length of the internode. So I'm writing in shortcut here, increases the length of GTH, length of internode, right? Internode. It helps in the increasing the length of the internode. Third character, the third function is what? It will inhibit the apical dominance. Auxin was promoting. It will responsible for the lateral growth, right? If we will cut from here the auxin, the tip we will cut, the auxin concentration will be now less, so the lateral bud will grow. So it promotes the longitudinal growth. So what we can say that, in other words, we can say that it is responsible for longitudinal growth. Longitudinal growth. The height of the plant will be more. The cell length will more. Number will not increase, but the cell size will increase. Next is what? It is also helpful in breaking the seed dormancy, or helps in seed germination. So first better to write breaking of seed dormancy. So breaking, breaking of seed dormancy. Seed dormancy. The seed which were in dormant stage, it was in sleeping stage, we can say that. The gibberellin will break their sleep. Hey, uto, kahan ho yaar? You have to germinate. So the seed dormancy will be broken. Oh, I got up. I just got up and get up, and what will happen? Oh, I have to grow. So now it will promote the seed germination. So it results into seed germination. So who is responsible for seed germination? The gibberellin. Germination. The seed germination is responsible for the gibberellin is responsible for the breaking the dormancy, and it will help in the seed germination. Next one is, it is also promoting the male flower in the plants, right? It is responsible for the growth of the maleness of the plant, right? Or it is also helping in breaking the blotting, right? Some plant, if rosette structure is there, rosette means what? Rose-like structure. Rosette means what? Like the node size, the internode size is very small. It is called as rosette. So what happened? We have applied the gibberellin. Now the internode length has been increased, right? So this was after the application of gibberellin. Gibberellic acid, GA I am writing. Here earlier the plant was of rosette type. So here one tricky question we can ask: if I am a farmer and I have planted sugarcane plant, I want big size plant. So we need to increase the length of the internode. So which hormone I should spray on my sugarcane plant? I have to spray the gibberellin, right? So these were the function of the gibberellin. Now moving to the next hormone, that is the cytokine. It is clear from the name itself. Cytokine. Cyto means cell and kinin means breakdown, right? So cytokine. Cyto means cell and kinin means break. B-R-E-A-K. Breakdown. So breakdown of the cell will be there. So its primary function will be what? It is responsible for cell division. D-I-V-I-S-I-O-N. It will increase the number of cell, right? Increase the number of cell, and it will be present in both apex and apex, as a root apex as well as shoot apex. Wherever the growth is there, the cytokinin will be there. It is helping the auxin and cytokinin, auxin and gibberellin. So the main function of the cytokinin is what? To increase the cell division. Now moving to the now we are moving to the abscisic acid. It is a stress hormone. It is produced during stress. Wait, here it is deleted. So cytokine. Now ABA. It is stress hormone. What we are saying? It is stress hormone. So if it is in the stress condition, it will be responsible for senescence, early aging. प्लांट जल्दी बूढ़ा हो जाएगा. ये एब्सिसिक एसिड के कारण क्या होगा? प्रीमैच्योर लीफ फॉल होने लगेगा. जो फ्रूट राइपेंड है वो भी गिरेंगे. ठीक है, तो ये क्या करेगा? यहाँ पे स्ट्रेस की कंडीशन में ये करता है. अगर प्लांट इफ द प्लांट इज फेसिंग द स्कार्सिटी ऑफ द वाटर, पानी की कमी है उसे, तो स्टोमाटा को क्लोज करना है. सो हु विल रेस्पॉन्सिबल? दिस एब्सिसिक एसिड, दैट इज ABA, विल बी रेस्पॉन्सिबल. सो इट इज ए स्ट्रेस हार्मोन. इट इज कॉजिंग डॉर्मेंसी. अपोजिट है, देखिए कैसे ये जिब्रेलिन के. इट इंड्यूसेस डॉर्मेंसी, इंड्यूसेस सीड डॉर्मेंसी. dormancy. It will increase, it will induce the seed dormancy. It will tell the seed, oh, sleep now dear, we don't have the favorable condition to grow, so please have a nice sleep, like that. Okay, so it will not, and if ABA will be in more concentration, the seed will not germinate, right? So it induces the seed dormancy. It induces what? The other thing, that is, it will induce the aging, aging. It will induce the senescence, or the aging will be induced, right? And it prevents the it protects the plant from the stress condition. That's why it is called as stress hormone, right? It promotes the aging in leaves, etc. So this is a stress hormone. I think I'm going in short so that it will be not confusing. Only the main question I am discussing. This is for grade 10. So next is the ethylene, the fourth hormone, which is the fifth hormone, which is also important, that is called as ethylene, and this ethylene is the only hormone existing in gaseous state. GASEOUS, gaseous hormone, right? This is also hormone. This is also called as fruit ripening hormone. FRUI, fruit ripening hormone. It is responsible for fruit ripening. The fruit will ripe, so it induces aging also, induces aging. So it will helpful in it is responsible for age. It is responsible to make the plant older, right? So we have discussed these all 5 hormones. So just have a quick recap for that. Auxin is responsible for apical dominance or apical growth. The main function I am writing: apical growth, apical dominance. The gibberelin, it is responsible for cell elongation. The cell will long, cell elongation. Next is internode elongation. The length of internode will increase. Long internode, can we write? It makes long internode. It is also, it induces the it breaks the seed dormancy or induces seed germination. Induces seed germination. Breaks seed dormancy. Next is cytokine. Its function is cell division. Promotes cell division. Abscisic acid, it is stress hormone. Wait, I'll change the color so no mixing will be there. It is a stress hormone. Induces seed dormancy, not break. Induces seed dormancy as well as aging. Aging in leaves. Next is ethylene. It is a fruit ripening gaseous hormone. It's a fruit ripening gaseous hormone responsible for fruit ripening. So hope this was the class enjoyable. आपको समझ में आया आखिर डिफरेंट प्लांट्स कैसे ये हार्मोन्स कैसे हमारे किसान भाइयों का मदद करते हैं, हमारा मदद करते हैं, कैसे एक दूसरे के साथ मिलके काम करते हैं, उनका क्या बेसिक फंक्शन है. So thanks for watching my video. Please like and share it, and please give your demands so that I'll make some more videos and give some suggestions, so I'll come with a new type of innovative ideas. Thank you. Thanks for watching.